Second. Great. It is Friday, which means we are hitting full body. Now, the goal today and every Friday is to move those muscles. This is not where you need to go super duper heavy. We've done that a couple times this week, so we just want to move today. Okay. All right. So, first thing we're going to do, we're just going to kind of warm up all our muscles, are dumbbell swings. So, with a dumbbell swing, we have our weights at our sides. We're going to push our hips back and swing our weights up. Weights only come up to shoulder height. Okay. All right, ready? Go for it. Put up. Almost there. And rest. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do a curl to press. Okay. Little compound here. We're going to do a standard curl. Weights are out in front of us. Palms face away. We're going to curl up. Flip our hands when we get to our shoulders and press. Okay. All right, ready? Go for it. Keeping our body as still as we can. When we hit that press, shoulders stay out of our ears. We're almost there. And rest. Okay, we're going to hit lateral raises, which are a shoulder move. And we want to go light here. When you do these, you do not need to be directly out at your side. You don't need to do that. You also are able to have a little bend in your elbows. So when I do these, I think about pulling my elbows up. Okay, I'm not thinking about my hands or the weights. I'm thinking about pulling up from my elbows with this little bend happening. Your hands are just there, they're the hooks that are holding your weights, okay? These are lateral raises. Ready? Go for it. Slight bend in the elbow. And rest. We're still working upper. We're going to hit our supinated front raise. And remember, this one actually hits your bicep and kind of total arm instead of just shoulders like normal front raises do. So when we do these, we have our weights in front of our body, palms face away from us, and elbows are bent. We're going to scoop up, let them come back down. Scoop, let them come back down. Okay? All right, ready? Go for it. And rest. We're going to go ahead and hit a couple of lower body moves. So first up, we're going to hit sumo squats. Sumo squats, we have a wide stance. Weights are down the middle. We want to drop down as low as we can get while maintaining that upright posture. Sumo squat, you should feel in your inner thighs and your quads. Okay? Again, you don't need to go super heavy here. Ready? Go for it. Halfway there. And rest. Okay, next up, we're still working lower, but we're going to challenge our balance a little bit. Gonna hit our reverse lunge to our knee fiber. We want to do these slow. Okay, so step back. We have this lean happening. Get as low as we can. Pull that knee up. We're doing these slow. It's harder to do them a little bit slowed down. Okay. Again, you don't need heavy weights. If you try to do this and you feel off balance, put one hand on something sturdy. Okay. Working the same side the whole round. All right. Go for it. Nice and slow. And rest. Definitely have to even it out and hit our other side. Just because one side was either harder or easier doesn't mean this side's going to be the same. So try it without hanging on to anything and see how it goes. Always our priority is safety, so staying upright always comes first. If you feel wobbly, hang on to something. Ready? Go for it. Halfway there. And rest. Take a second. Okay, now these next ones are intended to stretch out those inner thigh muscles and groin muscles we don't usually do. These are called lateral lunges. So for a lateral lunge, we have a wide stance. Our toes are pointed out slightly. And all we do is we bend one knee, other one straight, and you should feel in your straight leg Your inner thigh muscles are stretching. We're gonna just alternate from one side to the other. You can hold weights here, but again, it's not like we're gonna build a ton of muscle in our inner thighs here, okay? I'm doing these body weight. You can do them however you want, weights or not. Ready? Go for it. Wide stance. Focusing on that stretch. And as I go down, I'm leaning forward. I'm hip hinging. Okay? Inside. And the next. And rest. Hey guys, we're gonna start back through. So, going with our dumbbell swings first. Remember, you don't need to go super heavy. With our weights at our sides, we're gonna hip hinge and then swing these weights up just to shoulder height, okay? All right. Ready? Go for it. Do dumbbell swings. And rest. And we're gonna hit our curl and press. Again, you don't need to have your heaviest weights for these. Starting out in standard curl, going up to our shoulders, flip our hands, and pressing up, working our range, but keeping our shoulders out of our ears. All right, ready? Go for it. And rest. Still working upper. We're gonna go ahead and hit our lateral raises. Okay, so when we do these, again, I have my elbows bent, and I am thinking about pulling my elbows up. Okay, it's like so. Nothing should hurt. And remember, shoulders are funky, so if anything feels sticky or weird, bring your hand forward a little bit. Okay, you don't need to be directly out to the side. If that works for you and that's your range, that's great. But if it feels iffy, bring your hands forward some. All right, ready? Go for it. Lateral raises. Drop you guys. And rest. Okay, then we're gonna do our supinated front raises. And again, these are, you're gonna feel these in your biceps and kind of full arm instead of isolating shoulder muscles. Now the key is here is to have that elbow bend going. We just scoop our weights up. Okay. All right, ready? Go. There. And rest. Here we're gonna move into some lower body. First up, we did our sumo squat. Okay. So wide stance, Toes are kicked out to the sides. And then we're going to hold our weights down the middle, getting as low as we can get while maintaining our posture. Okay? Since we don't need to go super heavy on our Friday workout, we are focused on our range. Ready? Go. And rest. Okay. We're going to hit our lateral lunges next. And remember, this is about stretching out muscles we don't normally hit. Did I do lunges first? Reverse lunges. Okay. Heather has me on point today and I need all the help I can get. So, one side only. We're going to do our reverse lunge and knee driver. Okay. So, again, reverse lunge, slow, and knee driver, slow. Okay. I know we can do these fast. Slower is gonna challenge our balance more. Ready? Go for it. Take your time through these. And rest. Okay, we've got to even it out and hit our opposite side. And slow is the name of the game with these today, okay? Still in that reverse lunge and knee driver. Ready? Go for it. And rest. Okay. So now we can do our lateral lunges. So again, opening up, wide stance. All we do is bend one leg, keep the other one straight. Just get as low into it as you can. And you should be hip hinging on these. Okay, we should be leaning forward. Flat backs, of course, but you should feel stretching specifically in your inner thigh muscles. We're alternating one side, the other, one side, the other. Ready? Go for it. We're getting there. And rest. Hey, we do have a few minutes, so we're gonna work some core. Okay? Go ahead and come on down to the floor. We're going to start out in a seated position. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start a hollow hold, and then we're going to lift one foot and touch it with our opposite hand. So you can see I'm leaning back, but when I reach for my foot, my upper body comes up a bit. Okay, then we go back down. We don't have to be laying on the floor, we're just in our hollow hold. All right, ready? Go for it. So lean back, opposite hand and foot. Breathe through them. Halfway. And rest. Okay, we're still in our seated position. This time we're doing our twists. Okay, working that rotation. So again, we're in a hollow hold, and you can do heels down or you can float them, whichever works. We're gonna lean back. We're gonna slowly twist from one side to the next. Okay. Again, slowly twisting. You can do these body weight. You can grab a weight or a ball, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Ready? Go for it. Nice and slow. And rest. Okay, so here's a little bit of a tricky one today. It's not too crazy. So we're seated right now. We're just gonna lean back onto our forearms. Okay. From here, we're gonna push our hips up. I have nothing underneath me right now. We are holding, this is a reverse plank. We're holding a reverse plank for as long as we can, which is actually gonna be harder than you think it is. So, leaning back on our forearms, I like to scoot my heels up a little bit just to help me get my hips up off the floor. Then you can stretch them out. You have to have a tight core here, okay? We're just holding a reverse plank for as long as we can for this last little round. If you try to do these and you're like, what the heck? Those are totally out of the question. Flip around and do a regular plank, okay? Ready? Go for it. Tight core anytime we plank. We're halfway there. Got it. 10 seconds. And rest. And that is all we have for today. Hit a little bit of everything. That wraps up our week 1 of this session. I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I'll see you back here on Monday morning. Bye, guys.